All right, so here's my little 1,500 square foot Kentucky bluegrass renovation right here. You can see my midnight's coming in really good. The Prosperity and the Bewitched is coming in really good. The Appalachian's kind of following suit. It's starting to come in barely, but you can see I'm getting real good germination. See all this light green? See that one little rectangle right there? That's the Appalachian. It'll come in soon. But look at all this coming in. I done worked hard. I done spent money on this. And I got a tropical storm. Snap. Not a tropical storm. I got a freaking hurricane coming. What do I do? Hey there, it's Pete with GCI Turf. Hope you're having a great day, and it's going to be a tough weekend. We've got a Category 4 hurricane that's going to hit the North Carolina coast, and that thing's supposed to track right over top of us, central and northern North Carolina, and I think it's supposed to go a little bit north of us. So maybe the eye will miss us, maybe we'll be a little south of the eye, but they're talking about 10 to 20 inches of rain, super high winds, massive power outages everywhere, pretty much devastation would be my definition of it. The coast is probably going to get plastered. Been getting a lot of questions about, folks plugging seed and renovation work, all that kind of thing. But look at, all right, so I got 3 things I want to share with you that might help you get your yard ready, or may give you some kind of idea of what's going to happen when this hurricane hits. Now, number 1, if you've plugged and seeded and aerated, and hopefully you've got germination, that stuff's coming up. If you still got seed in the ground, this is one of those things where you or I, neither one of us can control the weather, okay? We can't snap our fingers and make it go away. It just don't happen like that. So you've heard me over the years talk about patience in lawn care. Lawn care, a nice yard requires patience. And this is one of those times where you have to be patient. You have to wait, let the storm do what it's gonna do, get out there, assess the damage, fix it, and move on. Okay, that's step number 1. That's really the only option you got. What else are you gonna do, right? Number 2 is, back to my love your neighbor thing. Now this is my mess. This is my project right here, and I accept full responsibility for it, okay? The thing is, this is all a down slope. It's gonna feed back into my other neighbor's yard back here. So what I've done is I went and bought a bunch of bales of straw, and I've lined this up, and it stops right there. My count was way off, so I got to go tomorrow and buy about 20 more bales, and I'm gonna finish it on out and go on up there. But what I'm hoping this is gonna do is, you can see, we've had one thunderstorm. You see all these little veins and these little alleyways? That's where the water was rutting it out. And what it was doing, it was sending all the loose dirt on top and piling it up right here, okay? Well, what I'm thinking is the way this is gonna work is as it shoots that water, as it rains and pours rain and all that water's gonna come down here, and that silt, or that little bit of dirt on top, is gonna kind of pack against the bottom of these bales of straw, and it's gonna create a funnel right here in it, and it's gonna shoot that water and send it out that way, right there. I got an opening between that pile of dirt right there, and that end bale of straw. I've got a little opening for that water to go through, so hopefully that water goes that way. And I'll keep an eye on this. I'll be in the house, and I'll keep an eye on this. And if I see this thing break, I'm gonna come out here, I'm gonna fix it in the rain. One thing I do have a boy that's supposed to come Wednesday morning or Thursday morning, Wednesday afternoon, and load that dirt up and haul it off. And if he does that I think that's going to be in my favor, because that's more opening for the water to get gone. So that's my second thing. If you got a renovation going on, it goes back to the number one thing is, hey, there ain't nothing we can do about this. So my point is, you just have to get out there and assess the damage, fix some spots, and move on, okay? And hey, the third thing you can do is you can pray. If you're a believer, you got access to the throne, you need to be praying, not for your yard, okay? Because this is just a yard. That's all it is. It's grass, nothing more than that. You got to think about these thousands, maybe millions, I don't know, thousands and millions of people that are going to be affected by this storm in a very negative way. You got to think about people's homes. Their home they've worked for their entire life could be gone that fast. Literally could be swept away with the water. So these folks need prayer. They're going to need support afterwards. They're going to need help. So I know all these places do, I don't know what you call them, fundraisers or shelters or whatever. If you can do anything to help these places, do it. But most importantly, pray. Pray that our sovereign God will show mercy and tame this thing a little bit, and maybe it won't do as much damage as they say it's going to do. So hey, I ain't never been one to talk without action. God, thank you for loving us. Thank you for being so good to us. Lord, I pray for our North Carolina eastern coast. I pray, God, for the folks that were going to be affected by this, that you would put your hand of mercy on them, on us, on my family, and all the other families that's going to be affected. God, the people working afterwards, cleaning up and restoring everything, that you will bless their efforts, show favor. God, we just ask for your protection and your mercy and your grace in Jesus' name. So hey, you might want to get your boat right, because it's going to do a lot of raining. Check you later.